you can pretty much guarantee that if I'm ever trying to do anything at the weekend, there's always someone outside drilling. So if you can hear the constant humming or buzzing, then there's always something going on, I'm afraid. But I don't have access to my living room today, so I'm just doing it in my room. Okay, so Katy Perry's Indi. I have to get the notes up for this one because again, it's kind of fascinating to me, and it's so polarizing, this perfume. I genuinely bought it because I looked on where did I get this from? Direct Cosmetics, which is so good at discounting perfumes. It's one of my favourite websites to just test things out, because genuinely I think this cost me £3.70 or something like that for, is this a 30ml? Yeah, for a 30ml bottle, which, I mean, let's be real, I've paid more than that for samples before, so it's kind of insane when you think about it. I think the bottle's really cool. I really like it. But I wasn't really expecting much from it because I've read lots of reviews, and it's so fascinating. This 100% is entirely going to be based on your skin chemistry, but it's so cheap that I would suggest it's absolutely worth trying. It's definitely worth testing it out. Some people can't really smell much. Some people think it smells horrible. I took one sniff of this and was like, whoa, okay, I already suspect I'm going to have to get more bottles of this. So I then tested it on my skin and I was like, yes. And I went straight back and ordered 3 more bottles of the 30ml, because they've got a deal on, I think it's something absolutely insane, like £6.99 for three bottles of 30ml. And I also got the tiny little 10ml for £2 something, because that's a perfect and the cutest thing you've ever seen. It would be great for a handbag. So the notes in this are baffling to me. So the top notes are plum, white tea, bergamot, and then the middle notes are white cedar extract, lily of the valley, and cyclamen. And the base notes are, wait for it, musk, white musk, black musk, Egyptian musk, and island musk, tonka bean, and amber. So, I mean, I was just expecting this to be super musky, obviously, and I think that is, but for some reason on me, it smells like coconut. There's no getting around it. This has no coconut notes in it, and it absolutely smells like coconut. It smells like absolutely delicious coconut cream with tonka sweetness, but not a ridiculous amount of sweetness, just a bit of sweetness. And this is absolutely a skin scent. There's no getting around it. This is not something that everyone's going to be able to smell. Let me smell it from the bottle. Oh my god, I mean, it's so good. Let me just put some more, because I had this, I can still smell this after a couple of days on the card. Yeah, and it on me, again, this is pretty linear from what I remember, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit sweeter right at first, maybe a little bit more, it's making me think a bit of white chocolate, weirdly, but very subtle, like not sickly. Maybe tangy is the word I'm looking for, or something there. What is the top notes? I mean, I think the tea is making it slightly aromatic, and I'm really digging it. And I really like tea perfume, so this is no surprise to me. But maybe I'm getting a bit more of the plum and bergamot tanginess in the top. I don't know. The cedar is not bothering me at all, even though I normally don't like cedar. I can't really smell florals in this, to be honest. I can't smell any florals. What I smell is musk that smells like coconut, creamy, so it smells like coconut cream specifically, tonka bean, and probably amber, which is making it warm. Oh, look how cool this is. I just think it's great. This is absolutely delicious, this perfume, and it's subtle, it's pretty, it's sweet. I mean, who wouldn't want to smell, I mean, unless you don't like coconut. And here's the thing, I love actual coconut. I love coconut milk from the tin when it's really creamy. I like that creamy bit off the top. And I think this smells like that come to life. It does on me anyway. But with some of that sweet tonka mixed in. So you could almost say it's like a slightly sweetened coconut cream. That's exactly what this smells like to my nose and on my skin. And it barely changes. And it lasts quite well. Again, it's a skin scent. Other people around you aren't going to smell it too much unless they get close. But my God, this is a... I nearly swore. It's a great perfume, and it's a real shame that so many people don't get this vibe from it, because I can now understand why the people who like this kind of go on to Fragrantica and other places and say, I don't understand why this gets so much hate. This perfume is amazing. It really is actually amazing. But it's clearly only amazing if you have a certain sort of like skin chemistry, or I guess if you smell certain things in a certain way. So maybe on some people's skin this goes sour, or it just smells weird, or they can only smell musk and they don't get any of that coconutty creamy vibe. But I think this is absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to start wearing this one quite a lot. Thing is, I now have so many perfumes that, you know, you've got to pick when you're going to wear it. But because this is so gently sweet, this is going to be so good in summer. I mean, if you wore this in summer, you're just going to smell like actual heaven. There's no getting around how lush you're going to smell with this one. I know I'm going to become evangelical about this, because I think this is, for the price, and you can get this cheap in a lot of places. I think it's only £10 for the 100ml on Direct Cosmetics, but I would say go to Direct Cosmetics if you're in the UK and get it from there, because they're not in their boxes. That's why they're so cheap. I don't know if this has been discontinued. I'll be a bit sad if it has, but I think it's brilliant. I didn't try the Indi Visible because I think that one's got, let me have a look and see if I can find it. I was put off by that. I think that one's actually officially got coconut in it. So I'm not sure if that's because this one has coconut which hasn't been listed, or because everyone was like, well, it smells like coconut, so they decided to put the one that's supposed to be stronger. They actually put coconut in it. But I've also heard that that one's doesn't last as long as this one, so that's interesting. But I guess it's not supposed to necessarily be long lasting, it's just supposed to be a bit more noticeable. So Indi Visible, yeah, so they've actually added the coconut, they've added vanilla, but they've also got sandalwood and patchouli in the base, and gardenia. So I was like, I think I really like this original one. I don't really think I need the other one, because it's got notes in it that I actively dislike. Whereas this one, I mean, I bought it because I thought I would like it. With the exception of the cedar, I was quite excited about all the other notes in this. So, yeah, I mean, I honestly think this is such a lovely perfume. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can't wait for this to be a very regular perfume for me. I think it's absolutely tasty, tasty, tasty. Fully gourmand on me, which is weird when so many other people despise it and think it's disgusting and can't smell it or think it smells like pond water. But, you know, that's how I feel about Narciso Rodriguez. I think Narciso Rodriguez musk perfumes smell like pond water. So I guess, you know, this may be just a skin chemistry thing, maybe how you smell things, I don't know, but I think I will feel like an absolute snack wearing this, and I think it's a brilliant, brilliant, sweet, subtle skin scent.